Hey guys, welcome back to Math Sprout, and in this video we're going to learn how to solve multi-step equations. Multi-step equations are equations that take more than 2 steps to solve. This means we may need to combine like terms, use the distributive property, and then isolate the variable. The goal is still the same, we want to get x by itself. These types of equations are very common in algebra, so learning this skill will make solving harder problems much easier. For our first example, we have 2x plus 5 equals 15. First we must subtract 5 from both sides. So minus 5, this cancels out, minus 5, that's 10. So then 2x equals 10, and then we divide 2 on both sides to isolate x. Divide by 2, and then we get x equals 5. That's our first answer. For our next example, we have x plus 4 plus 2x equals 13. First we must combine like terms. So x and 2x can be combined to make 3x. And then we attach the plus 4 to the 3x, and then we get equals 13. So now, just like the last problem, we could subtract 4 on both sides. So minus 4, and then we get 3x equals 9. And then we just divide by 3 on both sides. And then we get x equals 3. And that's our second answer. For our third example, we have 2 times x plus 3 in parentheses equals 14. First we use the distributive property, so we must distribute 2 to x and 3. So 2 times x is 2x, and then 2 times 3 is positive 6, so plus 6 equals 14. And just like the last problems, we just subtract 6 on both sides, minus 6, and then we get 2x equals 8, and then we divide by 2 to isolate x, and then we get x equals 4. That's our answer. For our fourth example, we have 3 times x plus 2 in parentheses plus 4 equals 19. This is a little tricky, but first we must distribute the 3. So 3 times x is 3x, and then 3 times 2 is positive 6. And we don't distribute the 3 to the 4 because the 4 is not in parentheses, so we just attach the 4 to the end. Plus 4 equals 19. And then 6 and 4 like terms, so we can combine them. So we get 3x plus 10 equals 19. And then we can subtract 10 on both sides. So minus 10, and then we get 3x equals 9. And then we just divide 3 on both sides to get x by itself. And then we get x equals 3. And that's our final answer. Now it's your turn to practice. Pause the video and try these on your own. Okay, let's check. For the first one, we have 2x plus 7 equals 17. First we must subtract 7 on both sides. So then we get 2x equals 10. We divide by 2, and then we get x equals 5. For the second one, we have 4 times x plus 1 in parentheses equals 20. So we must distribute the 4 inside, so 4x, and then 4 times 1, positive 4. And then we get equals 20, subtract 4, we get 4x equals 16, divide by 4, and then we get x equals 4. For the third one, we have x plus 5 plus 2x equals 14. X and 2x are like terms, so we can combine them to get 3x. So 3x plus 5 equals 14. Subtract 5 on both sides, and then 3x equals 9, and then divide by 3, x equals 3. And then for the last one, we have 2 times x plus 4 in parentheses plus 3 equals 15. So first we must distribute the 2 to the x and the 4. So 2 times x, 2x, and then 2 times 4 is positive 8. And then we attach the 3 to the end since it's not in parentheses. And then equals 15. And then 8 and 3 are like terms, so we can combine them. So 2x plus 11 equals 15. And then subtract 11 on both sides, then we get 2x equals 4, divide by 2, and then x would equal 2. And that's our answer. Great job. Now you know how to solve multi-step equations using combining like terms and distributive property. If this helped you, like and subscribe for more math lessons. And check out my other videos to keep learning. And remember, learn, grow, and go.